We're switching off the smoke alarms. Got lost, but I feel my way into your arms. Love how you creep into my wildest thoughts. Something about you, boy. Something about you, boy. We're only one kiss away, my body can't hit the brakes, one touch and it escalates out. The dirty talking, it turns to play. We're all out of things to say. It's too late, we can't escape out. Oh baby, we can't stop this fire. When I feed the flames, I'm burning on down, 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 down. We can't stop this fire. We're like gasoline, we're pouring it down, down, down. We're only one kiss away, my body can't hit the brakes, one touch it escalates out. Oh baby, we can't stop this fire. There's something about your love, something
Okay, guys, here we are. We're back. We are back. Testing, testing. Let me just adjust myself in the seat. It's about to get medieval tonight. So, we're back for another episode of Real Waifu Hours, presented by the Valkyries of Arcadia. We're joined with our
Mm-hmm.
all-star cast here. We have one of the Knights of Arcadia, the Black Dragon of Arcadia. And then we're also joined here with some Valkyries and Nine Harriers. We have the Captain Commander Valkyrie Robin. We have Valkyrie Empress Nile. We also have Valkyrie Simoneko. We also have Marcy. And then we have Valkyrie Zuri. There's a joke I was about to make. I can't remember the damn joke. Oh, there it is. I found the joke. So, without further ado, we want to just get right into this. I don't want to waste no time. Notice the title's right up on the screen. My Model University Scandal. I want to get involved. I want to get into this immediately. Immediately. Hold on. Oh, that was. Oh, okay. You can hear now?
No, I cannot.
Huh?
No, I cannot.
You can't?
I'm trying though.
Well, we
Well,
haven't said anything.
oh, nobody said anything though.
I know, but I normally hear you.
Oh, you would hear me. Oh,
I hear you now.
oh, you hear me now? Okay, you hear me now. All right, guys. So, uh, I don't know how. First of all, the expert on this is Silver Neko. She
It is
works.
not so. Okay, first of all, let's start. Let's all,
Hold on,
I
hold on, hold
hate
on.
the fact that
Let me-
admin is pinning
Oh,
this
No,
on
I'm not
me.
pinning it on you.
That's how we
I
start.
Let me,
absolutely.
let me finish the
Goddamn.
sentence first. If I finish the sentence, you get the context.
Mhm.
The expert on the university, the model university, in comparison to all of us, will be you. You broke the story to us. So there are some questions I want to ask.
Thank you
And
for adding the context because I don't want to be accused of shit.
no, I'm not gonna. Nobody's gonna be accused. First of all, I will not make any statements here regarding this
We're
quote
asking
unquote
questions.
scandal. We're
Yes.
simply
Oh
asking
my
questions.
God.
And
That's
it's
it.
just
Asking
observation.
simple questions.
We want to get to the answers immediately.
Because I heard some shit, but I also don't know much either. So,
Miss, I know, right?
Immediately.
yeah, man.
Okay.
Exactly.
I'm not
So,
calling no name, but a name, dead man.
well, to be
Wow.
honest with you, my entire probe of this situation is based on the organization, not any individual. Well, okay, maybe one individual. The person who was
Screw.
at the. I don't. Was this the CEO that was being attacked or probed, or was this the who
The CEO's name was being dragged in the mud, but based on what has been said, some form of evidence has been presented um against said CEOs. So
Oh,
All right.
okay.
So what's the context? Because I'm not in
What's the
Jamaica.
tea,
So.
sis?
Okay, so this is
all
the
right,
con-
let me give a bit of background then, but let me give the general background instead of the tea background, right?
Okay.
So fun fact. Last year there was this organization created called, or I think it was last year. If I'm wrong, someone may correct me. Called My Model University, and a couple of girls from the community decided to join in and um partake in their services. What do? They're a model training facility, right?
so it's
But
not a modeling agency; it's a training facility to get
right,
you into a modeling agency.
right.
Okay.
But well, that is how it's marketed. But yeah, that is how it's marketed. So they had camps where people could sign up for like an overnight stay to do different days of model training and stuff like that. I had a mild interest in it. I decided to turn it down because, in my opinion, the cost wasn't necessarily worth it to me.
Well, okay, hold on. There's
Guys.
a cost. Do you remember what it was? What the cost was?
I think for the weekend it was 30,000 Jamaican dollars. And that is to stay in an Airbnb with, I think, accommodate food and all of that provided.
Wait a minute. Weren't you ladies at an Airbnb for a weekend?
It very much was
Oh.
fully promoting a crochet swimsuit line
Let
that we
her
just
finish.
launched. Yes,
Let
fully,
her finish.
Continue, continue.
fully.
I'm
Right.
making,
We were
I'm
So
making
there.
mental notes here. That's all. I'm making
right.
mental notes.
So of course, at the time, based on the material that was coming out, everything seemed all right. I did see girls in the community getting like decent photo shoots and stuff out, good for them. And in fact, I actually liked a couple of them for sure. And I thought they were getting a decent opportunity. Um, what I have noticed in recent times, though, is basically none of that content, for the most part, is on any of those girls' balls. Um,
Wait a minute.
and
What do you mean?
there the any posts related to this institution are not there, if not maybe one or two, depending on if it was a collaboration with like a brand, right?
So
And
they wipe their walls?
of the content from this organization, yeah.
Interesting. Continue.
So the supposed scandal that I think happened week before last, I don't know if it's still continuing, I haven't kept up with it. It was going on for for like a week, at least publicly, as I could, if I can recall. It came onto my feed around a week ago. And basically, a former employee got into a spat with the owner over working conditions. And she just went on an online rant about everything, providing WhatsApp screenshots, legal letters,
Yikes.
and revealing how she was brought to the police station to be arrested multiple times, and the police saw nothing wrong, so they didn't arrest her. And then she went on to reveal that the CEO spoke bad of the models, and the models themselves didn't think, well, allegedly, because there's no real evidence of this put out as far as I'm aware, but allegedly, the models didn't like the conditions of the camp, meaning like the place they were staying and whatever. This person on TikTok specifically said that it looked like like a whorehouse or a sex shop or whatever, right?
Oh, how is that possible? I'm not in
I
charge.
I don't know, right? Um, and overall said that the camp wasn't good. That so I don't know. It seemed like a whole mess.
Neko, I don't mean to cut you, but you see Robin face?
It seemed like a whole mess, but considering this whole thing, right? This whole thing that blew up on social media between the CEO and this individual, who happens to be the individual that wrote all of her paperwork, it seems. I don't know why you would beef with the person who writes all your
Oh
paperwork.
my.
That's entirely stupid for one. Two, though, it is interesting that a company that seems to be established and have all its ducks in a row and is marketed as a, you know, as this, too good to be true place and whatever, is was idolized and everybody jumped to it, and then this happens. But then the Valkyries are accused of being human traffickers, and we are nothing of that sort.
Well, not you guys, but I'm definitely the kingpin.
Biggest human traffickers to exist in a Jamaica.
I just, and what this does show, in my opinion, is that there is a lot of we all know that there's a lot of exploitation or people in power that tend to tend to exploit people who want to make it in the entertainment industry. And this is one of those institutions that seem to do that to some extent, based on what has been said on TikTok,
Okay.
meaning a level of favoritism of particular girls, people being brought on with this promise of diversity and opportunities and not necessarily getting that, allegedly.
Well, first of
So
all, that if that was promised to them in a modeling school, that's an absolute lie
that is an
from the
absolute lie.
beginning.
This is the look, I'm not saying
Modeling,
diversity doesn't have its place in modeling, but let us be very much realistic. The industry is biased and very much image based. You
yeah.
really like selling a lie does not make sense. It
Telling
makes no
anyone
sense.
the entire
Like, yeah,
modeling
get in this
industry
and you're gonna
is
get opportunities because we trained you. No.
well, so that was their selling point to get people into the camp.
That we'll train y'all and y'all will learn the skills needed to be able to become a model,
Modeling?
essentially.
The skills needed. So see, this is something I want to address. The skills needed. Now, I want to know what skill is needed in modeling.
I guess learning. Okay, continue.
I'm keeping now. I'm not saying there isn't a skill. It is a direct question. What skill? What are the skills? I've dabbed my fingers into the modeling industry, and this is just my astute observation. You have some girls. There's a let me say this correctly because I don't want like I'm being serious right now, and I don't want to misrepresent the situation. There is a fundamental threshold that you need to pass in terms of having a skill to model, which almost the average competent high school girl can do. If you do that, you are competent enough to model. Um, Instagram has proven that. You have Instagram models, which is no such thing, but that's the point I'm making. Um, Anyone can go on YouTube and learn these skills. That's why I don't understand why people still go to travel agencies to book their flights. Like everything is online now. So like these quote unquote services are virtually obsolete. Except with AI. AI is actually making everyone stupid. There's a new scientific research saying people who use AI to do their work, reading, grammar, and all this other stuff, they're actually, the word was uneducating themselves, and their critical thinking ability is lowering because they're becoming dependent on AI. But that's a different topic. We won't talk about that. But the point I'm making is that anyone from high school has the ability to learn modeling. It is not a hyper athletic ability like to get play basketball or football or whatever. It's not one of those things. It's things. It's a competent thing. You sit there, you go through the courses, you simply practice. It's a redundancy that you do, a tedious cycle of what you do, and then you become good enough. So the question now is this: what separates you from everyone else who has the same skill? And my answer is bias and who's willing to sell themselves. So that then itself makes the quote unquote modeling industry bullshit.
It's entirely subjective and also exploitative at every single level. You are lucky if you do not come across any form of exploitation in that specific industry.
1%, you think gets through?
1%. Try less than that.
More like 0.5.
0.5?
Point 0.5.
Less than that.
It's very much a subjective and image based and very subjective thing.
Image, yeah.
And a lot of it is about what its connections and all of that. So, and even when you got connections, you still end up in some compromising positions in something like that. So, or you can end up in that. So it's just one of those sectors of the entertainment industry that is rife with fuckery. And I'm not gonna say that I thought that this institution was fake or anything. I never thought that. Actually, I had some hope. I had a smidge of hope. Because I'm just like, all right, it's being run by a woman. Girl power, right?
I stand with Neko on that.
I did think it was also promising because I'm like, wow, this
I liked the
refreshing
content
thing
that was
helping
coming
young
out
girls
from
get
it.
into entertainment.
I was like,
and all
yeah,
this.
there we
When I
go.
first saw them pop up on my TikTok page, the first thought was, this looks like a scam.
All right, hold on. I want to say this. So let me put this out there because I want to give props to the people. We're talking about two different things here. The actual institution itself has made people question it. But the people that joined the institution was giving it credibility.
There was a lot of talent.
Yes,
a
it was the
lot of
people who
talent.
joined that gave it credibility.
And that
Well,
sucks.
the thing is, with that is that when these people and these brand outlets and so start joining in to add credibility, that's where I saw a red flag.
Yeah, because you
Because of
should.
the fact that I did a little bit of a extensive research on the MU University and when it was founded and what was going on with it, right? So it was founded in 2024. At first, with all the rave that was going on regarding university, I thought that shit was founded 5 or 7 years ago. If it was 7 years ago, I said okay, fine, I understand that. But this was founded in 2024.
That's so
I'm thinking
young.
to myself, okay, how is this blowing up? Because I looked at an article, right? That was talking about it.
Well, can I answer your first question before you get to that article?
What's the first question?
It blew up because of Samiki and Esther. You know how I know? I saw them on TikTok
Yes,
promoting the school.
yes.
I'm gonna keep it a billion. That's how I found out about them. I found out about that school because of Samiki and Esther keeping it a billion.
Mm-hmm.
But
Well,
continue.
that's actually pretty good because the only time I know about this M University was literally yesterday.
Damn.
All right, continue.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, that doesn't help.
Okay, so when I hear all this shit blowing up, and I said, "Wait, is this?" At first, I thought it was Edna College. When I said there was some scandal, some other university, I thought it was Edna, but I thought, no, it's MU. I'm like, MU what?
But wouldn't Edna be another one?
First of all, the acronym MU existed before this, and I thought, Maths Unlimited out here do all these nice things.
Yes, I
I
thought
just
the
graduated from
same
there.
thing.
Them teach me maths.
I thought
One
the
on there.
same thing.
I said, no.
Oh
So
my
That's what I
goodness.
was thinking too. I thought it was like Maths Unlimited or whatever. I was like, so when I heard it said
And you?
my
So,
my
so
mother
question.
university, I'm like, okay.
So
But
question.
Shouldn't it be
Did they not
MMU then? Shouldn't it be MMU?
Yeah.
MMU.
well,
Like,
it
why just
Yeah,
says,
that
MU?
makes more
looking at
sense.
it, I'm looking at it
Memorial
on the website,
University,
and it
MMU.
literally says
Makes
MU,
sense.
but it says my mother
My
university. So
And that's the
that's
Come
name of
on,
the
you
MMU.
guys
company,
don't
My
know how
Model
acronyms
University.
work?
no, Zoe, the my is silent.
Right. You see that now?
Robin, Robin
Clearly.
had a question. Hold on, Robin had a question. Go on.
Yeah, I
What's
had
the
a question.
question?
So, did they not have Did they have testimonials
No,
about the university?
no, the testimonials was from Esther and Samiki.
And another question to add to that.
Okay,
That's
what's the
it.
question?
I
There
get
are other girls, but those
nothing
are the ones
wrong
in the
with just
community.
starting, right? Nothing wrong with that at all. My thing is, what is the certification? I thought it was like a side project from Pulse or some other
Yup.
international.
You know some. You're
Oh.
right
would make
about that.
sense.
Time out. Who in the ministry of what would this would go under education or would this go under
It will
It's a
go.
school,
But
so
we still
It
fall
will
underneath
go under
education.
education.
Would still
So-
fall
so-
underneath
So
education.
the question is, did the Ministry of Education in Jamaica certify them?
Probably because they allowed it. But
You know what's interesting is that this is why brand names are so important, because using the word university implies that there is going to be some form of job placement afterwards. Like when you're in a school, you get college counseling to go to college if you want to go to college or whatever, and then when you're in university, you then get funneled into possibly jobs elsewhere. Or if it's some type of training institute, you would get a certificate of some
That's right.
kind
Yes.
or a
Mhm.
diploma of some kind.
Or a
So
diploma.
using the word university in your
University.
name, it makes us even like it gives a certain impression. If you're just a training facility and you don't and there's no
Institute.
end, right? You're messing with the marketing already by calling it
No, they
university.
were not certified by the Ministry of Education in Jamaica.
Like
And,
using
okay,
this
so
is already
this is
like
And it's
giving the
misleading.
wrong
this is
It's
actually
misleading.
this is actually
Yeah.
illegal. I'm gonna tell you why it's illegal. You see on the top one is first of all, 2 words you cannot use unless you get certified by the Ministry of Education. 3 words. 4. You cannot use university. You cannot use school. You cannot use education. You cannot use teach.
So
And it
how
said,
are they, so how are
it's
they
not,
functioning as a business?
Well, if you allow me, I want to read the article.
this shit says course fees? That's crazy.
No,
But man, restaurant
Fair
want to
point.
cook.
Fair point.
Cut.
Read.
Go on.
Let me read the article,
Yeah.
right? Gotta use my reading voice.
Didn't know.
Man said my reading voice.
Jamaican-born model and content creator Alicia Thorpe has expanded her creative vision with My Model University (MU), Jamaica's first model academy, a platform designed to empower aspiring models with the tools, knowledge, and experiences needed to succeed both on and off the runway. Since its establishment in 2024, My Model University has rapidly grown. You see those wording here. Rapidly grown into a hub for talent, creativity, and transformation.
It's a talent hub.
Yeah. Through strategic partnerships,
That lovely 2
innovative
words.
workshops, and impactful model camps, the initiative is redefining the modeling landscape in Jamaica. Let me continue. Under her leadership, MU has gained national recognition, attracting partnerships from prominent brands, media outlets, and influencers.
Such
We
as,
have
oh,
this is
they,
this
they
is
did,
a that she or Alicia herself has shared. We have built a community of over 15,000 across platforms, and 5 models have been signed to agencies after enrolling in just one model camp.
So who are these 5 models?
So
the five that were on TikTok. Those 5. It's literally 5 of them.
Yeah.
So
So
let
who-
all right, pause. I
the
know
ones
every
that-
school when there's graduates, they have like a past student association or like some our testimonial as I think Robin said earlier. Hey, this school helped me so much. Thanks to XYZ. For now I am doing this thanks to X, Y, and Z. Where is that?
Well, hold on a
Okay.
second. I
To
just
be,
let me skip over. I've seen something completely new that I didn't read before. This is going to surprise you, even you, Triforce. My Model University has partnered with various major brands, including Stay Golden Cosmetics, Star Apple AI, the main partner.
stop. Full stop. Let's skip that and move forward.
I need a skip. I need a skip out of that one. Hold
Let's
on.
skip that and move forward. That in itself has said what it has
I
said.
need a one sniff.
A one sniff. Okay, so now,
Me hear something right a while ago. Hold on, I'm so sorry, guys. We just jump back.
okay,
Who them partner with?
it's not important. So what
We'll
what
talk about it
matters?
later.
What matters is this, right? Is that one can make a very compelling argument that legally this is a scam because it isn't a university. It's not even a talent agency because you still have to get accreditation for that. It's more like
Accreditation, yep.
yeah, it's
So
more
what
like
you're telling me is that my initial instincts were right.
yeah, it's if you look at this, if someone got a lawyer and say, look, I want you to look in the background of this company and tell me if this company is so, okay. Here's an example, right? Some people would say, well, the Valkyries is a scam as well. The Valkyries is not a company. The Valkyries is a brand, and it's a lifestyle of gaming girls who are expanding in pop entertainment. So they are who they are. They don't require any certification or anything like that. You guys are who you guys, and that's what you guys do. And you're trying to build something into it. But this organization isn't a talent agency. It's nothing. It's literally just a brand that self-accredited itself, and then went tried to go under the moniker of a school or a university.
School.
Because normal institutions and like normal schools when they have websites and shit,
They have a website.
certified by the Ministry of Education in friggin' bowl
Of
cap.
education.
So my thing is that, okay, let's say she somehow wiggled her way and got under. Who is the modeling teacher? That's the first question I want to ask. Who is the teacher in my model university?
I think the owner.
Oh, the owner. Okay, so can we look up?
Experience.
Can we no hold on? Can we look up to see if said owner was a former model and then she went and got accredited from a modeling school to certify her as a teacher?
Well, there
Because
is a website, the My Model University website. I'm actually on it right now.
okay.
It seems pretty good looking in terms of the design and whatever. Let me go to
You know what
about MU.
you know something about black people, you know what we're good at? Making shit look good, but in reality when you go and check the quality of it, it's
Yeah.
not as good as it looks.
Yeah, it's called fluffing your resume.
Yeah.
We do that here in the United States all the time. So
There's
let
so
me
many
so
there's
let me
so
get
many
this straight to make sure I'm following.
yeah.
Let's see. My Model
Allegedly,
University.
allegedly, some lady starts up a university under the guise
A talent agency under the guise of a modeling university.
of a modeling university.
Mhm.
Mhm.
You piss off the person that's keeping your books,
No, the person who helped them form it
but wasn't this the person keeping the books? Because how would
as
they
well. As well.
right?
The
Because
fuck?
I'm like, so you piss that person off to the point to where she just goes off and just snitches. Now, what I think what the CEO was probably trying to do, I think the CEO was probably trying to. That this is my form of thinking, with her or him allegedly, put saying that your ministry had funded them or whatever or certified them. She was probably trying to get sponsors so she could have enough money to I don't know, maybe for them to be a legitimate business. Maybe.
Stupid.
I don't
Stupid.
know. But
Stupid. I'm gonna
it's
tell you
like
why. I'm gonna tell you why that's stupid. Gather the talent first. Explain to your talent what you're trying to create, like what the end goal is. Once you can get those talents under you and they work as interns. That's the point.
But even before that, certify yourself.
No, but
So nobody will ask
that's
questions.
what leads to the certification. If you get everybody and say, listen, I want to try to create a platform that creates a path for people, aspiring models who won't get a chance in the actual, like the modeling industry because the very nonsense you're trying to dodge, all of that scamming and all that other stuff. And I need some girls who are going to be the face who's going to help me. I don't have any money. So the modeling school, this is what she's supposed to do. Go get a job, go sell something. No, not herself, but sell something, make the money, create the modeling quote unquote camp, do it for free. That's called investing. Invest the money. It's like what the Valkyries did over the weekend with
Yeah.
the Forever Summer Shoot. We're investing in launching the Valkyrie Threads brand, right? How much money did you pay to launch the brand Zuri? How much you have to pay the Valkyries to go launch a brand?
Nothing.
Okay, so the Valkyries had to go find the. Let's not put our money out there, but we had to go find the money to get the
Resources.
Airbnb, right? To get the television company, the production unit, and then the time to go work and put it all together to launch it. That's what she should have done. Go find the 15% capital, write up a proposal, a business plan, and a roadmap. Get the girls to sign on as interns. Show the girls what, hey, listen, girls, this is what I'm trying to do, and I need your help. I don't have the capital to pay you right now, but I'm willing to invest this money to build this, and you girls will be startups. I can give you each 2, 3, 4, 5% interest into the school. Once we can get a sponsor that's going to get it, we want to go through these steps. No, instead, you know what the person did? They fucking rushed. I have to do it now, right now. The school just started up last year.
And there's no rush for the start last year. Why you rushing,
The
bro?
Valkyries started 20 years ago. The Jamaica division started 10 years ago. They rushing. These people are so quick to just want to make a buck instantaneously that they just rush.
But easy come, easy go.
You know, easy come, easy went. It went just as easy as it came. So
That's crazy.
the point here is that the person rushed, the person was greedy. This is why I believe, well, along with the evidence of the person who's complaining, I believe the girl, because this sounds like someone who's only interested in this is my look at it. She wanted to use them out of school, use those girls to prop herself up. Because in the about section, it talks about her.
Seriously?
Her.
Can someone read it?
Yeah, can someone reread the about section again? I just want to hear how many times it says the person's name and what the person
So not
did.
the school, just the person?
The person is a school.
Bumbo.
The per-
The person is
Okay.
the school.
So it's
Yeah.
like, so you basically so you allegedly pimp out some of your talent that's willing to compromise with the guise of, oh, if you do this, then you for real going to have a deal at this agency or modeling.
Well, she charged the girls. All those girls paid for
And
that.
the girls were willing to pay. That's the thing.
They paid. What do
Mm.
you mean? They were willing. They paid. That's didn't Esther make it to the
Miss University or something?
she made it to the
Miss Universe?
qualifiers for Miss Jamaica?
Yeah,
yes.
she made it through the first qualifiers for the Eastern Division
For Miss
for
Jamaica, right?
Miss Jamaica. Yeah.
And so here's my question: did she get through because of my model university, or she made it through on her own? Or
I
did,
think it's her own accolades. And if
My
anything, the
opinion
university
is that
helped her.
she did it on her own.
Yeah.
MU was just a slight stepping stone in her
I think she
career.
got what she got in and got out and did her and
Yeah,
just
she got it
did what
and
she
got
needed to
out.
do.
okay, so here's my question: did my model university use Esther making it in the Eastern qualifiers for Miss Jamaica as a selling point for their school?
I
Did
have
it?
not. I don't think so.
Mm.
No, because that was a recent thing.
But
Yeah,
was
that was very recent.
Yeah, it was
that
very
was
recent.
I think
that
So
was
in,
recent?
so in
But
other words, she didn't even have a chance to even use that.
Damn.
Like
God
I'm
damn.
double checking. No, this is after that whole thing. So no.
also this is a Scooby Doo moment. She would have made it, but if it wasn't for those meddling kids,
God damn.
Yeah,
And they have
wow.
comments turned off.
yeah,
I,
comments turned
I
off.
bet you it
Yeah.
does, but
5 days ago, comments turned off.
that's
Yikes.
crazy.
I mean that makes a lot of sense because a lot of people would probably bomb rushing her comments about the wrong thing. Like
Yeah, the
y'all
latest
see this
post was
girl
five
trying to
days
live her
ago.
life, right?
So there was a comment that you said earlier as far as and correct me if I'm wrong or if I'm getting it wrong. You basically said what is the skill that they would need. Well, I'm basing it upon what I've seen from Tyra Banks when she did Next Top Model. I don't know if you guys are familiar with it in
Yeah, I'm
Jamaica.
familiar with it.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
so you guys are so like as far as what Tyra did, she was basically showing them how to walk the runway because there is a certain
Yeah,
way
you
that
have
you
to
have
learn
It's
to
a
how to
walk.
skill.
catwalk.
You
Yeah.
have to you need to learn how to
Actually, you
walk
have
that
different
walk.
types of walk. It
You
depends
gotta
on the show that you're doing.
you gotta learn how to walk in a certain height of heels. You gotta know certain
Mm-hmm.
poses so that
Mm.
way you won't be like
Posture. Don't
with
forget the posture
posture.
now, girl.
Yeah, posture, all of that. So it's just like earlier when you made that comment of like, because me for one, I don't know how to do any of that stuff. To be honest with you, I would literally have to learn how to walk and poise myself in a certain way with heels, especially with me being pigeon toed. Yeah, I don't.
Also, if you want to model, I think there's a little criticism against flat-footed persons.
And see, I'm flat footed.
You have to have a certain arch.
Yeah,
Why am I
in your
lifting up my
feet.
leg?
I
You have
have
to
no
have a
art.
certain arch to your feet.
Yep,
Well,
you have
Oh
to
Crazy.
my
have a you have to
gosh.
have a certain look. I
No,
mean, I
because
feel
the thing is
Yeah.
that persons who have flat feet, they can't really walk good in heels properly.
Walk
Why? Because
well in
remember,
heels.
heels have that slanted arch
Slope.
thing there. And if
Yeah.
your
all
foot is
Yeah.
flat, there's just no way your foot is just bending to that.
Yeah, you're not
And
gonna walk a certain way with that
yeah,
type of foot. You get what I'm saying? Yeah.
so there are qualifications to becoming
There
a
are,
model.
yeah.
yeah.
okay. So
I'm not gonna lie. Mm-mm.
Yeah, it's crazy. I'm just
My
looking.
favorite type of models though are Thai models, like Thailand models.
Oh yeah.
They have that walk locked. Like they're the best models in the world, and no one can tell me otherwise.
Okay, that's your opinion, but go
Exactly.
on.
but here's the thing: the skill it takes. Like I said, it's not something that a competent young lady cannot learn. This is not hyper athleticism. It's not
Mm-hmm.
something that it's they can men can learn how to model like a woman,
Yep.
literally. So the very
Some men do teach.
yeah, that's a point. And men don't have the femininity that women do. So the fact that men can learn it and walk like a woman, like it's not hyper. I'm not saying it. I'm not saying there isn't a measure of skill needed. This is a measure of skill, but let's not make it like this is like okay, not everyone in the world can go play in the NBA or play football or be a track star. This is like some of the what would you call it? The minority small percentage of people who are built for it. Modeling, no. If you practice enough, flat-footed or not, you can learn it.
Mhm.
You can get it. There are
But the thing with
flat-footed
that now, you
models.
can learn till you're blue in the face. If they
Yeah.
don't want to, you're just not going to get in
That's
unless they're willing to do some things to get in.
that's the only way you get in, and that's why I say the industry is yes. And the one thing I don't like about the modeling industry is that it it want the modeling industry talks so much about how they want to get the most exotic looks from women. But if you want the most exotic look from women, you just get the average woman. The average. I had this conversation with someone who said, "You have beautiful, and then you have industry beautiful." And I'm like,
Yep.
"There's no such thing as industry beautiful." And he's like, "No, there is." And I said, "No, there isn't. Industry beautiful is clones. Every There is an industry standard for black women, and if you stood 20 of them next to each other, they all look the same. In this day and age, they're all wearing weaves. They all have the cum lashes. They all have the big lips. They all have the perfect what you would call them Megan the Stallion eyebrow cut. They all have the same. They
The
all
arch.
look the same. Yes, they all look the same. Just like
Why you had to call it cum lashes?
Oh, that's the first
Yeah,
time
that's
you're
what it
hearing that?
was. That's
no,
that's
That's
that's the
first
No,
time.
it's
first.
not the first. I know that's why eyelashes were actually invented.
well,
I
no,
learned that back in
no.
high
That's
school.
first of all, let's get their name straight. They're called cumbrellas. That's
Cumbrellas,
right,
right?
right,
Yeah,
cumbrellas, right?
cumbellas.
And
I
and they
learned that in high school.
and they were
That's the
made
reason why they.
so. There's a difference between cumbrellas and eyelashes because there are beauty eyelashes, but the cumbrellas or whatever you want.
Them big one lash they will can come like them can
The
fan
fan.
you.
No,
And the fan there.
the purpose of that is just if you close your eyes, it's to make the semen go on the top of it and drip over and not into your eyes. That's why
It is
No, I
work
know.
I'm being so
material.
serious. I'm not even being stupid. But that's literally it. And I'm like, and they
Resources for
No, I
working
know
women.
that's why. I know that's why. But
and
I'm
that
just like
somehow
the
that
ladies
turned
who
into a
wear them
fashion.
these days wear them just to can and blow you away.
Why?
Either that or they try to fly like a red Bull commercial.
Like
I don't.
I know that this is not the topic we're having, but when we see some ladies in the street with some of them big dusty umbrella, cause it's not eyelash wheel, it's umbrella that
I don't.
eh.
I don't understand how that was once a thing and then they turned it into a fashion. It's just
What
crazy.
peeves me
Because
about
it's
that,
I
enough
don't
about the
understand how that
lashes,
was turned into
it's the
fashion.
glue.
That's
Like
So
I should not be
It's the
standing
glue.
10 feet away from you and can see the glue what upon your eyelash
Me
bowl.
say, me
Clearly
say,
someone did you wrong.
I mean,
not
you can.
only that, why your eyelash there so and the something that we up here so.
I mean, we can say that too about like some of the fingernails. Like, okay, now
Yes,
I've seen, I've
yes.
seen,
All the
I've
way up.
seen. No, I've seen them longer than that, and they curve. And I'm thinking, I'm like, how do you wipe your
And
butt?
I
How?
don't
I
near
was
that.
just
That is
thinking that
claws.
literally.
How do you?
Robin, that is not a nail. That is claws.
That's a hoof.
That's claws.
it's like a hoop.
uh, these extremities are stupid. But getting back to the point,
These
because
Wolverine X-23
yeah,
techniques.
we
Oh
jumped off
God.
topic, but you been, I don't think people understand that the average girl that you pull off the street, if you just, I believe that the modeling industry or the beauty industry does too much to beautify the women. I think if they
Yup.
just did the
Because they
minimum,
want commercial beauty, not inner actual beauty that the woman
but
has.
that's stupid because you're gonna run out. You're gonna clone everything. If you want, if you want something new, diverse, exotic, if you want something versatile, then you don't, there's no need. You need to let the natural beauty of the woman, of that particular individual stand out, and the beauty simply highlights it. Not, I don't, it's not the beauty. The standard, the industry beauty standards is no longer highlighting the individual or unique beauty of
Yeah,
these
because
individuals.
the model agencies nowadays are very westernized. Like no matter where you go, it's like it's this white people standard. I guess I'm gonna say white people. It's
So
like what white people want.
why don't we make a get? Why don't we create a ghetto model university?
What? A ghetto model universe.
Get
We're gonna make
not
now the teacher and teach them how for rifle walk down the catwalk, you know?
I've got hold on. Not ghetto in that sense.
No, I know
The,
what Triforce means when he
the
say
Yeah, I
industry
know what he
the,
means,
the
yeah.
industry will see it. The model industry will see it as ghetto. But you can just take the average girl off the street and say, okay, let's put on a little foundation.
Look at anti-shine.
Yeah,
Because when you see
anti.
a face structure,
Yes.
you know what though? I feel like the industry is slightly changing just due to like prime example Rihanna. Like I've seen quite a few of her fashion shows, quite a bit that she's put on Amazon, right? And she has all different colors, shapes, sizes,
Yeah.
models to to model her brand. You know, her Fenty, her lingerie line. And I'm just like, yo, that's dope.
Gorilla is her face for Fenty Beauty.
the
Glorilla.
partner, yeah.
No, she's also the face. She's a partner, yes, but like Rihanna doesn't. She's no longer the face anymore. She let Glorilla be the face. I read a whole article on it, and when they were asking why did you pick her, and Rihanna said, "Y'all keep forgetting I'm ghetto as fuck." And that's what I like about Rihanna. She doesn't change who she has not changed. She's like, you guys
Keep
think
it
I'm.
real.
She's
Keep
like,
it
y'all think
real.
I'm some bougie
To
chick.
keep it
I'm just
straight.
pretty. She's like, I'm just pretty, but I'm
Yeah.
a ghetto bitch. I saw some
Hmm.
video where some girl walked on the modeling thing and gave her a stank look, and she was like,
Yes.
bitch.
Yeah,
Y'all
that
see that?
iconic
I was like, yo,
scene.
what the hell?
I thought it was something bad, but it's like no, that's how she like you're doing a good ass
Yeah,
job.
that's
If
just how
Rihanna
she
flips you
is.
off,
Yeah.
you're doing the damn thing.
So
Yep, I saw that too. I saw that more recently too. Actually, it's funny that you mentioned that.
So
And I was like, oh,
and if you look at her brand is exploding, especially since she launched the Fenty Beauty
Oh
line
yeah,
throughout the
because
Caribbean.
she knows what she's doing. She knows the marketing that
Not only
she's
that, she
doing.
knows how to market her own stuff.
She's
I
she's
don't see the
And
thing
I
with
think it's
amazing.
tiring. The same reason why Victoria's Secret has modeled with more ass now. Thank you, Victoria's Secret. With type is a plyboard. But besides from that, the whole the beauty standard that we've grown up seeing, the tiny waist, the long hair, the straight nose, the red lips,
Yeah.
the same
Yeah.
cookie cutter shit. It's tiring now. So when Rihanna be like, fuck all that bullshit, you're gonna see some ass, you're gonna see some belly rolls, you're gonna see real woman shit. And guess what? It's still gonna look sexy. You're still gonna buy it,
Realism.
and the girl's gonna feel nice, and you're gonna feel nice.
Well,
So that's what I love about her.
Hold on. Speaking of sexy, has anyone seen Lizzo's recent picture?
I
Yeah.
haven't seen her
noticed she has
recently.
lost weight.
Lizzo
I
was
was watching
just
last
like,
week.
okay,
She's lost weight.
I'm gonna get that body. I'm getting that body. I'm going to the gym.
Yeah,
That's
we
There's
got
everybody
quite
wanted to talk about,
a
oh no, she's still beautiful. I'm like, no, she was fat and she knew it. And now she's fucking working on herself.
Yeah, I mean, I seen her more recently. She was on Kai
Yeah,
Cenat
she's lost a
30
lot of weight.
minute
She's now
marathon.
doing health routines and
She
all of
looks
that stuff. And I'm
really,
like,
she looks
wow,
really
you don't
good.
say.
Yeah, we
You
get
don't
sexy Lizzo.
say.
Well, the reason why the women back then in the modeling industry were so thin is because you have to understand who who is in charge of
Anorexia
the.
was a thing.
No. It has the women. If you believe that the women actually want to be anorexic, you don't lost your mind. It's not the women that want to be anorexic.
It's the
It is,
industry.
and who runs the
It's the
industry?
industry.
Man,
The
Men,
men. And these
man,
men,
The
all of these,
man.
all of these men, these particular men, all have 2-inch dicks,
Not of his
and
hair.
they like girls that look like boys. If you look at the way these girls back in the modeling industry, they look androgynous. They look like pretty malnutrition
boy,
boys.
yes.
That's what they look
Gay
like.
ass people.
And, and, and,
Gay.
and it's not about the gays. It's, you have to understand who likes that. The average person in the world is not interested in that. They're like, ew, someone give her a cheeseburger. But now the issue here, the thing here is the people who are getting into the beauty industry now are the average people. People like Rihanna is average. She's just a billionaire bad bitch who looks good. And now she's like, well, Rihanna, we have these standards. Fuck your standards, nigga. I'm that bitch. I'm her. So I'm going to do this. And more people can gravitate to what she's doing because they can relate to it.
Yeah.
So going back to the My Model University, I believe the intention of the university was good.
It is.
I think
But the
it's
fact
a,
that they cut corners and they rush and
Yeah.
exploit it to look like them reach when them just nothing is wrong with working on it and making the slow journey, the tedious work and trying to get certified and make the proper steps. So this shit don't reach you. Now look at that. Everybody know your first and last name. They all know what you allegedly did.
well, what I want to, I don't know if
This
anyone
aged
knows this
terribly.
because there's some other questions I want to. Was this fine? Was this financed by an investor, private or public, or sponsored, or was a person trying to fund this solely from the camps?
well, as far as I'm concerned, when I look at the website,
Let me see. Because I'm looking at the website as well.
yeah, I'm looking at the website and I'm looking at the model camps about some camp facts, basically.
Yeah, the camp facts, yep.
Yeah. So I'm gonna skip all of this. That this is completely unnecessary. Let me see.
More fast too. Shit.
You know
Okay, you
what?
want fast? Okay, let's go.
You know what?
Let's see.
To give this
The model
individual.
camp. Let's see. Model camp will be an annual event making it exclusive. However, there is hope for an online camp. There is hope. I
Online?
don't like that
Okay.
wording. As
Oh, you're supposed to have online modeling.
they see, as an English scholar, I don't like that
Maybe
word.
just faces. Headshots for kill.
Next,
I don't know.
This
next
doesn't sound.
fact.
This doesn't sound like they had an actual business plan or a roadmap. This sounds like they're just winging it.
Hold on, Chapels. Let me continue.
Go
Next
on.
fact: we accept people of all sizes, shape, and colors. Hello inclusivity. Yeah, that's a red flag right there. We offer portfolio building. Example: model digitals, beauty fashion shoots, posing, runway, and confidence class bonus. Wait, bonus we feature special guests who are experts in the field. For this term, we'll be having Crystal Tomlinson, a public speaking coach for women, author of Kill Fear, and a former pageant queen. How exciting! Our vibe is very 90s model retro, but also sophistication. Okay, let's look at runway training.
Sophisticated. Hmm.
Runway training. How to embark on a journey of becoming an international model. Beginner friendly. Coach Jermaine Dyer. Okay. Model digitals. Consider these resume shots as a model. Every model needs them. As Nayo. Okay, whatever. Beauty shots work with Jamaica's best vegan makeup brand, Lechamp Cosmetics, to bring your beauty shots to life. You have a surprise waiting for. Okay, then. So they have Lechamp Cosmetics. Public speaking class. Learn how to be confident within yourself. Command presence and power with Crystal Tomlinson. Okay, I see a picture of Kristen Tomlinson posing class. Learn how to pose is vital for a model. Lucky for you, there are different tips and tricks to have stunning pictures. Unlock your unique talent and become a master of storytelling by improving your posing techniques. And Model 101. This crash course on how to be a model, the business side of things, and shared experience from recognized models here in Jamaica. Okay. Accommodation. Stay at a luxurious Airbnb for the
Mm.
duration of model camp. Yeah.
So I would just go with what Empress Now said, which is basically it, and also what Triforce said. Give them the benefit of the doubt. I'm gonna give them the benefit of the doubt. What it seemed like they tried to do something good here, but like now Empress Now said they rushed it. Like you said, Triforce, they rushed it. With just it compromised.
Yeah. You see
And
the thing
now
is,
you're caught up in this big scandal.
when it comes to, they need to understand that one, if you're going to run a modern agency, you have to understand how the entertainment industry works, right? Two, if you're going to make said establishment and people want to come in and sponsor you, you're gonna have to screen them, right? Because this whole thing with my university is like it's like in American terms, you are trying to make a business and you're trying to make it for black people, but all of a sudden now this white guy in a big tux says, I'm going to make your business a success, but in exchange for that, I'm going to buy 80% of your shares. And you
Is
just take
that
the
what
aliens.
is that what happened? Allegedly?
No, 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 no. It just feels that way
No, it's an
because
example.
Oh,
it's
okay.
just an example, but it's just an example I'm making. It just kind of feels that way because it just looks like a recipe of disaster when you found it so quickly and then it gets so much recognition. That means you just let anybody in to come and help your brand, and you don't try to put any certain measures or restrictions in place to prevent some backdoor deals to be slipping out.
Were they I'm gonna ask a while ago. Shit, the question gone. Go and talk to me, he will come back.
Now I'm not
God
talking.
damn it.
What guy?
Can I just say something that's bothering me?
What's
Yes.
bothering you?
Why? Using the term university is so misleading. It's very misleading because when I picture a university, I picture like a big compound, a big school, housing more than 1,000. I feel like university is big. If they had gone with like a college or my model training center or something along those
My
lines,
model
it would
camp.
feel more authentic. Mm,
Yeah, my bottle
If
cap.
they just left it at camp, we can
Yeah, my
teach you
model
some
camp.
shit at a
Oh,
camp.
Or
It
Yeah,
my
don't no
that
job
is more
placement, no
authentic.
guarantee that you can't fulfill.
Feel.
We know some
Mm-hmm.
shit. We can teach you for a price. That's not wrong with that.
Mm-hmm.
oh no, oh no, oh honey, no! I just saw something that I didn't want to see. So I scrolled down to the very end of the
It
website
says,
on my phone.
I saw that. I think I know what you're gonna
say
say.
it,
Go
say
say
it,
it.
say it,
My
say
Model
it.
University, powered by Shopify.
Oh my god, he said it!
Shopify. I saw it.
I see it now, and I'm like,
Literally, this is
is
so
that supposed to
funny.
be there?
It's literally like powered by Shop. I wish I could. I want to screenshot it right now.
Jesus.
Oh my
It's
god.
like one of those
pay the
things the
check
more
out.
you scroll it,
Wait. Can I turn my camera around to show it? Cause it's so funny.
Me see it now. Mess of blood,
Me
please.
too. I scroll down and I'm like,
Oh no.
okay.
oh
Oh
my
my.
god, made it hurt me.
Oh,
Yep.
I remember what I was gonna say. Um, fuck it, gone again. Fuck! I hate this shit. I hate this shit. Well, go on, talk. Go on, talk. Go on, talk.
Never change now. Never.
Mm. Ah, Raphael would be so proud of you right now.
Even a class
Literally.
me. Jeez on him.
But
Well,
I
give
mean,
up my
all
ass.
in all, Neko, now give the full tea yet, cause
Right. Now, yeah, Deco, give us the full
on
tea.
the
Yeah.
top, get the
Back
tip
on
of
us.
the iceberg.
Back on us.
Yeah, tell us something over
Come
here,
in,
then I wait
Neko.
to Neko tell the rest of the story,
Right.
cause
Give
hey,
us give us your nasty Drew reporting.
Ugh.
Shit, remember. Sorry. Thank you. Social media hype. I think, in my opinion, because they have got a group of people, and some of these people are from a scene that are already, if not about to get into modeling, or they already do it,
they're
or
already
they
established
have an
personally.
audience that would
Yeah.
love to see them do it, or their content is around image heavy, so they at least know how to present themselves and put best foot forward. I think that's what they were going to use, like the hype of the people. And then if it's hype enough, then maybe they don't do actual digging. Maybe people won't grow a brain. No, brother, we have brain. We see, bro. But yeah, that's what I want to say. Go on. Much time I forget that shit. That's annoying as
Neko
fuck.
come. Neko
Oh my
allegedly.
What's
goodness.
the
The
tea,
rest of
Oh my
yeah?
the
god.
story.
Oh my god. Why do I gotta talk about any more of it? Ah. Okay.
Oh wait, that was it? Okay, never mind.
Cause you have
No,
the
no,
story. Come on now.
there's okay. So there's context to it. There's another part of this that I want to get over. Right, the two people in question, the quote unquote secretary and then the CEO. So the real thing about why this camp was destroyed is because of the contractual agreement between the CEO and I guess we would call this lady the executive secretary. I don't even know what their name is. Who's the CEO? What's the CEO's first name again?
Alicia.
Alicia.
Stop.
Alicia Thornton or something like that.
Thorpe.
We don't need the
Wait,
we
hold
don't
it.
need the
Hold up.
governments. We don't.
Thorpe.
Wow. Come on, let's just keep it to the first name. All right.
Sorry.
I wish I
Alicia.
just knew the first name, because
I'm
those
saying
videos,
right now.
first and last name out the ass.
What was
Oh,
our all more lover name?
Oh
Jesus.
gosh, I
And,
wish I knew less.
and okay, so and then the lady that was going against her. What's her name?
She, I don't remember.
That's the thing. We don't know her name.
But she went in Though that first
Yeah.
and last name etched in our brain.
I think Neko can find her name on TikTok though, but she never once mentioned her name in the video. Which I don't wrong her because you can see her. She's the one talking. So she have to make sure that the name of who she's talking about is out there, right?
And it is out there. Very much out there. The blind know.
Oh well, it is what it is.
It is what it is. Neko
Hold on
babes, are
there.
you ready?
There's no tea?
Oh my goodness, why y'all gotta do that?
No,
I
Shut up,
gave
freaking
enough of the
silence.
tea, quite frankly,
okay,
in my
so
opinion.
but I asked the question. I was trying to find the name of the lady that okay, CEO, executive secretary, right? The executive
Mm-hmm.
secretary is snitching on the CEO because the CEO changed the contract on her. So I want to go over the details of what made this girl decide to go against the CEO. So the CEO, do you know the actual details on that? Like, I don't want to paraphrase. I'm like, I can, but from what? It,
So allegedly,
no, this is not allegedly. She showed the contract.
she was supposed to be getting close to 15 to 20K a week.
A week.
For yeah,
You
for what,
shortchanged her.
40 hours of work for each day, and the CEO changed the contract to 15K a month.
Hmm.
And in context, she also has a newborn baby, so there's no way 15K a month can help this lady in any way, shape, or form in this economical society. This
Have you
economic
seen the price of
society.
corned
There's
beef?
me say,
I was astonished. I
Yo.
was
Bongo.
shook.
So this
I
CEO
walked
lady,
away.
this not CEO, the executive secretary,
Executive.
she chose violence, and the whole time
yup,
she
I would choose it
she
too.
had Rihanna's song playing in her head. Better have my
Yup.
money is what that was, or all of this is a rap, and that's what happened. Oh wow, yeah, I would be pissed
I
off
remember
too.
one of them TikToks. She was. Is that she didn't want to make the video, but it's like
Yeah.
in the video like a mixture of all the things that happened. The from slight annoyances to the boom bam of not being paid to the bigger boom bam of contract
Not only
change.
that,
It's
I
like no, man, I
don't
expose your ass.
understand. I don't understand how the CEO have the energy for a carry go police station over one phone,
Bon.
over to even the point where even the police ask the same secretary, this is the phone where she asks you about. It's a little banger phone. You know, like them little Alcatel zone phone there? Yeah, man.
Oh no.
No. No. No.
Yes.
So they must,
Yes.
Gladly.
so they must have been allegedly in
Mercy did
on this
fix our
video.
No.
eyesight good way.
But
To fix our eye, I'm
all
come
right,
again.
so a question, admin, or Dragon or Sash, what is 15,000 converted to US?
It's one
So
hundred dollars.
$100.
$15,000 US is pretty
$100 a month?
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
100
Heck no.
US.
Yeah,
No,
better
no, no,
have
no,
my
no, no, no.
money.
See, I think so. I think we're miss. I think we're missing something. I think it
What?
was $100 for 10 hours per week, so it would come
Yeah,
up to
that's what the original contract was, and then the CEO changed it to a month.
That's
yeah.
it.
You got to.
Yeah, 100 a month. There you go.
And she still had the original copy of the
And
agreed
also,
amount.
she didn't pay her for what? Was it the first month of work, Neko? I'm not sure. Was it the first month? She only paid her 15 for the first week, and she still owes her money.
From
I'm
what
like, wow.
the post was saying, she had a weekly rate, but and a rate for like different gigs and stuff. But at the end of the month, that is when she'd get paid. I guess based on the amount of work she did. And the payment was delayed and she wait and all of that. But it's like it looked like she get a amendment to the contract saying, oh, she's only to get 15 a month, which makes absolutely no sense.
Mm-mm.
That's actually criminal
Very
because if you're
That's below
organizing
minimum wage.
below,
below. I think your
that's
raise what
slavery.
it is.
Below.
No, that
That's
is below minimum wage.
no, that's slavery. There's no, that's not below minimum wage. I know former slaves who get paid more than that.
That's crazy.
Damn.
And that's saying a lot because back then they
Nah.
yeah, they wasn't getting wow.
And even worse, why this upset her, and I can understand, is because she has a newborn baby. How are you gonna tell this mother that has a newborn child that all the work was she do, you only gonna give her 15 grand a month? A month?
Month?
Yeah, like so
Them see how much for your
That's
pampers?
crazy.
yeah,
You
so
see how
like
much for your box of pampers?
exactly. So if she's
Not to
not
mention formula.
right, that's what I was just
Me
about to
too.
say, Sash. If she's not giving the baby milk from her own breast,
Mm-hmm.
that's yo,
And
that is
wipes.
formula that
Bombard wipes.
you got she has to pick between ooh, do I buy my baby diapers or do I get my baby food?
Not to mention the clinic checkups.
Which is
Oh
Jesus.
why
god. Those
when
are
I
expensive.
heard that part in her story, I myself got upset because I'm like, what you mean you're playing with my money that I have to use and get stuff for my child? What the
I,
fuck you mean?
I believe if she came straight to the if she came direct and straight with the lady and got her in on what she was trying to do and let her see the prospects, I believe that lady would have said, okay, I see what you're trying to do. All I ask you to do, if you can't pay me, subsidize me. Then she could have made adjustments. I overheard the lady said that she had no problem doing this for her. Her
Yeah,
only
she said
thing
she
is,
had no problem.
the only problem is that she was asking too much of her, wanting her to put
Yeah,
away,
because even
put
to the point of her just having her baby, she literally told the CEO that she couldn't do the full 40 hours. However, she would try to sacrifice 2 hours out of the day to help her out and so on. And she still have ring off her phone every 5 minutes about the one little contract or one little letter what she have to write. I'm like, what? No,
that's
sir, that's a human cruelty.
very
Mm-mm-mm.
much. That's the only thing I could see. That's the only thing I could think about. That is human cruelty. So she did not see she did not see her as any she didn't look at her with any empathy or sympathy as a human being. She just looked at her as literally you have the only way you could do that with a straight face is if you think the person's a slave. Because if the person's like, I can give you 2 hours of time of my day, but you have to what just if you're not paying, then just deal with that. Just deal with it. But that's unfortunate. So now there is a part I would like to question. There's a COO involved. Uh, do you know? Did they mention the COO's name? Neko. What's so funny? What's so
Oh
funny?
well.
I'm lost here. What's so funny?
More laugh too.
Admin know why me laugh.
Well, I'm asking a
Admin
question.
knows.
So Neko, do you know the name of the COO? Is it CFO? I'm just trying to get the.
According, I think his name is like Ryan or something.
All right. So correct me if I'm wrong. This is a question, not a statement. I heard there was some type of
Oh shit. Now I know.
uh how can let me put this in the proper term. There was some type of
Casual
rom-
relationship.
there was a situationship between the CEO and the COO Ryan. So Alicia and Ryan had something going on. Is that true?
Oh my god.
Allegedly.
Well, it is an alleged statement that I'm asking. I'm trying to think. And I'm trying
I
to
don't.
remember,
In all honesty, I don't think anyone can officially confirm that except Alicia and Mr. Ryan themselves.
but they closed on the business.
That's not confirmed yet.
What, the business is not closed?
Oh,
I
their
mean, the
site says
socials on the
open on
site is up.
Google.
Those the website wouldn't exist. The world never existed.
Okay, how, in what universe is someone gonna,
Oh
they
my.
can't resurrect it. And in what universe they think they're gonna get someone to buy it?
Really, you're gonna get a website that is powered by Shopify to buy it?
They have a brand. Skip all
Oh
of the other
god.
nonsense. It's a brand at the end of the day. Close down, get a front person, come up with a new name, start again. You can't revive that. The name,
Yeah.
the name MU is dead.
Yeah.
Yeah, they would literally have to rebrand, rename it,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
PR the mess out of it, have them go publicly to say that we stepped down, blah 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 blah. In order for
Ten
them,
Start
thousand
fresh.
apologies.
yeah,
I'm telling you.
Yeah, I don't think there's no PR out of this mess.
The levels of pig shit on them, I don't think it's possible for them to clean.
Not pig shit.
Nah,
I don't think it's possible to clean that.
the
Can
PR is
we
in
get?
hell right now.
Can we just low key get back to the alleged relationship between?
That was only a
You
one
just
statement, to be
stop.
fair. There wasn't
Hold
the
on,
said person never really
it was
delved
a
into
one
it.
statement, yes, but the email that she sent out on behalf of Mr. Ryan about his quitting his position.
All
And
right.
then she's going to resend that email saying that, oh, it was just a joke. Come on now.
Hmm?
Come on now.
y'all lost me.
Sure,
So
you know that April 1st is just 1 month away or so.
y'all
I
lost.
want to know where Zuri is getting her information because it seems like Zuri knows more than Neko at this point.
No.
Yeah,
Neko and
She
I
was
know the same thing. Neko is
she
just
was
not
there
saying
when
it.
we went through the different posts.
Hmm.
I heard that
Listen,
there were
listen.
four
I have
posts.
the memory of a sponge. I soak up things, but I also have the memory of a goldfish. So it depends.
I
Raphael
I
need to come
overheard
in. Somebody add
most of the,
Raphael.
someone add Raphael.
What? What about
Hmm?
Raphael?
She talking about love abuse space.
Stop it.
I was looking like someone entered the room.
Was man read? Stop it. Behave yourself.
Why?
We
And then
listen.
they
We're
Oh
have,
not
my god,
talking
weird
about love
boy.
and deep space.
I'm
Admin,
sorry.
say
Every
what you
time
were
when
saying.
somebody says fish, everybody says fish. I just think of him. He's a fishy. I'm
Mr.
sorry.
Poseidon.
so you know what? All right, so what? I'm sorry. I
I
wanted to
eat
find out.
admin. I
Sorry.
eat food.
No,
No, don't.
what
Look
do
a
you mean?
girl. Stop it.
What would I be eating?
Stop it.
In any event,
Stop
I
I
it.
was
hear the
ju-
bug.
no. That's Nile. She's
You
going through a bag.
motherfucking bitch.
What, what happened?
Somebody clip that.
Niall, Niall, you can't make this girl hear no food. You know, you
I
know
know
that
that. I
already.
don't think the bag going live. I don't know. The bag
damn.
are dead.
I know your admin is like that style. I know your Nile look.
Right, we looking
That
dead
two
Mm.
amount
at
not
her.
go around right now. Two
What?
amount not going around. Till I fart.
In any event,
Go man. Sell out.
there's no
He couldn't.
sellout.
He
Me not
couldn't
teeth
take the
no more food for
downfall.
you.
No one
You
can
He
You
sell.
dirty.
couldn't.
can believe after all these hours, Zuri really still not your mate? No wonder me hear the damn food bug.
Zuri. Jesus.
It's not food bag. It's actually edible snack shops gummy worms.
You see, that just
Gummy
makes it.
worms. I love gummy worms. I love
No,
But
gummies.
it's in a bag, is it not? I heard the rustling of the bag and the hand going in the bag.
Yes.
So I knew
I'm
you were
tempted.
eating something.
I wasn't
I'm
eating it.
tempted to go get my Lays
I
and
was
just eat in
giving
front of
Niall
her.
one of the gummies. I don't know why you think I was eating it. There's no evidence of me eating it. There's evidence of Niall eating it. None of me.
Poor Nile.
And if the people, listen, if the people from my university would understand those legal terms, they wouldn't be in the problems that they're in right now.
You know, so
Don't
all the
mind me.
days
I
of
was just
thief
putting
in
out a
food
fire.
gone, right?
No,
I'm not going on no more pot for this man. It's all right. Mommy see you and cuss you and done you.
no such thing will happen. You will continue to smoke poop in the pot for me. Anyway. So getting back to the situation regarding this. So I want to transition from this because this actually brings up two major important things. One, how can young aspiring entrepreneurs in the modeling and entertainment industry rise up if they have to go through this type of
Okay.
obstacle consistently? Organizations with allegedly scamming circumstances, dudes taking advantage. They said the comment was that the place was like a sex house. What's a sex house like? Why would they even? Why would the person even make that comment? It's
How them
like
know
a
how
sex
sex house
house.
look?
No,
You
but
know what?
so exactly. So
First
they,
of all, whenever you hear about back road, it means sell front.
what,
Sex house mean you sell your body.
what would the question I'm trying to get is what would make the person say it's like a sex house? One, you would need to know what a sex house is like.
Have you been there before?
Have you been there before? Describe it.
Sure.
And did this place now meet those same follow or meet the same description? That's number one. Or were they just trying to find a way to insult it? Because
I think that's inflammatory.
And
But unless you
don't
have been in a
think
sex house and you know how it look,
Or they could have
I
once
don't
that
think they
and
were just saying it to be insulting. I
It could have
think
been an
there's some
analogy. It
truth.
could have been an analogy.
I think there is some truth to it because also knowing the entertainment industry and how it is to young girls trying to make a name for themselves, where you have to give up something to get something, and giving up in this case is giving up your body, which
Or
happens quite often in the modeling scene and everything.
or you know what came to mind as you were saying that, the other thing that came to mind might have been like the cleanliness of the place.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
oh,
saying?
so
Like,
that's
That's true. Oh
they
my
that's
did
what
gosh.
when they said, "Oh, come have our camps on a luxurious Airbnb."
Hmm. Yeah, and then when you go to the Airbnb, it dusty and musty and crusty,
well,
and
okay.
that reminded me of an Airbnb experience.
You
So
know, in reality, I'm not, guys, don't take this anyway, but I have indeed been to a whorehouse before, and let me tell you, that is one of the cleanest places I've seen on earth.
well, they kind of have to clean
The
it because the fluids.
cleanest place I have
Why does
seen.
this girl keep talking
So,
well,
like this?
let's go with the best case scenario. Let's go with the best case scenario. And let's say they were just using an analogy to denigrate the
That's
brand,
a
right?
right,
yeah.
but
Give
I
them the
yeah,
benefit of the
yeah.
doubt.
Let's give the
Let's give it
benefit
the
of the
yeah,
doubt.
benefit of the
And
that's
it's
doubt.
that's what
not
I was thinking.
and it's not an actual sex house, right?
Hmm.
The reason why I brought this up and I wanted to give them the benefit of the doubt. There were 5 models, correct?
There
Yes,
were more than
Five.
five, but there are five at the forefront.
The five. Okay,
five
I'm
at the
I'm
first.
talking about the camp, that Airbnb. How many people were there?
Like what, 10 or more?
Okay, let's go with 10, with base number, and each of them had to pay what?
30?
30.
30,000.
Hmm?
Thirty
Damn.
thousand.
30,000
So
damn deal.
that's 300 grand.
Airbnbs don't cost that much, quite frankly.
It does
So
not.
You mean to
No,
tell
but
me?
remember you said they
Well,
factored
it's
in
also
like
it was
food
with
and stuff
food
like
and
that.
everything as well, but
Don't
Thing.
give me that
Yeah.
Man,
shit.
no,
bro,
I am just
bro.
adding
We
details.
Hold
Didn't
on,
you
no, no,
ask
no,
for
no, no,
details?
no, 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 no. When I, the reason why I say,
Allegedly,
hold on.
allegedly,
Listen,
there should have been
allegedly.
food.
Yeah, that's
listen,
what we're saying.
Allegedly, there should have
Allegedly.
been.
hold on.
Allegedly.
Listen, no, no, no. I don't think what you guys are getting. I don't think you guys understand the point I'm getting to. What I'm talking about is not what y'all talking about.
Okay.
I'm making a comparison to Alicia to myself.
That's what I
Ah,
was
okay, yeah.
So the Airbnb we went and got for 3 days is $60K. 15 girls fit in there.
Yeah.
Food, if I got food for everyone each day, we're talking about 20, 30,000. So what it isn't even 150,000 to get 10 people in a decent Airbnb. So the point I'm making is this: this lady just pockets the money.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
No, there's no allegedly. They said the
Goddamn.
place we had to pick up. We had to pick whether it's an actual whorehouse or they just said it's a whorehouse because they're denigrating. So we're gonna go with the best, the benefit of the doubt, right? We're gonna do the best case scenario. So they got
Mhm.
they got a dusty, dingy, broke down Airbnb.
Mhm.
How much you think that's gonna cost for the weekend?
Probably
No.
30 grand.
Yeah, 20, 30.
All right, the Airbnb, Karan's place is 80, 90,000.
Mm.
Comes with a pool and a jacuzzi. See, you see the point I'm making here? This person has, I think this person didn't even think this was going to survive long enough. I think this person just
One
wanted
big
to
cash
just
grab.
cash grab, yeah. That's because when you want to do something and when you want to build something, you're willing to sacrifice your own personal investment to make sure it grows to the level it gets to. You don't pocket money. We're going with the base level 10 people, 30K each. And then they describe the place to be like a whorehouse.
No, might not add up.
Like, how is that possible? So this person is pocketing the money. And it's just this. And who is there with them? Is she there with them?
Yeah, who's giving supervision? Who's keeping the models safe? Like, just
Attendance
curious.
and whatnot.
These questions,
Yeah.
as I said to Zuri, we wanted to contact the lady
Yeah.
and bring her on because I actually wanted to ask her these questions.
Robin!
I'm dead serious. I wanted to ask her
Robin,
these questions.
Robin.
Allah.
It was Neko's face. it was Neko.
I mean,
sorry.
all in all, Nile, you remember that slight sweatshop joke that they were making about us crocheting?
Oh yeah, man. But we'll
Yeah,
have
man, what
armed
that
guards at the
Airbnb
door.
they sound like right now? A sweatshop indeed.
So
You
and
know,
going
admin just loves to run up my blood pressure, and that's that. I am convinced that admin just love run up my blood pressure for no reason.
I was seriously gonna call her, but Zuri said I think it's too late to contact her.
Hold on.
No, it was
Ryu just said
it,
when I
It's
heard the
almost the end
voice
of the
Hold
note.
on,
month.
hold on. We have a oh yeah, we're gonna have to get ready to end.
When I heard the voice note from the CEO or whatever laughing at the students after the meeting, Miss say, yeah, man should just get chopped. Just chop them down. There's a
yeah.
voice note?
He laughed
Yeah,
at them.
apparently on her IG thing she had did this someone leaked a voice note that she had sent to one of her so-called friends.
Oh fuck.
Oh, nasty one.
But yeah, we wanted to get the executive person on, but we forgot to do that in the week. And in light of her having a newborn baby, we could not have asked her to come on this late. You see me, guys? So yeah,
Oh
it
no,
was
she's
too
Well,
late.
she's definitely up right now. She's a newborn. She's up right now.
No, she's up. That's the thing, but we don't want to take her away from her newborn baby. I
No,
know
but
what it is like to be up in the middle of the night with
it
a
would have been
newborn.
whether she had a baby or not. It would have been inappropriate to call her last minute and tell her come on the show. It's
Yeah.
something, something that had to have been done earlier anyway. So that's why I wouldn't do it.
I'm
I'll
gonna have to do the
drop
closing.
I'll drop the TikTok video link in the group.
Oh boy.
Oh, please, thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you.
man.
You're a good
Oh
man.
yeah.
Oh, thank you very much. A good
All
sir.
right. So now with moving from this, so because I wanted the point I wanted to show is that this person, I believe, had no intentions on trying to make good on the quote unquote uh, venture of my model university. I think this person just said, let's create this false narrative of this model camp that these aspiring young ladies who are looking for a way out, and because I did some form of modeling, I can act like I'm a model, blah blah blah, and then run the school and just really just juke everyone for as much money as I can for as long as they think this is going to be able to place them in the industry. And they got people. They got, because the reason why I'm bringing this up is because honestly, I think this is grounds for a case.
What I think is that two things. It's either it started with very good intentions. She really wanted this to happen, but
Mm-hmm.
it's either sponsor pull out, the dick what the alleged dick, whatever was involved, money never run. So of course the alleged penis or whatever happening to get the money, whatever it is, fell through the roof. So she's like, damn, I'm already here. Social media already out. I already have the girls. Something was dropped along the way. And then she
Mm-hmm.
is then forced because it's either she, as I said before, really wanted to make this shit happen. And she's already here. So to save face, she created as much hype as possible to see
Blessing
how
no
long it can
saving
go
grace,
and
man.
try to clean up in the background. But then I'm really looking at the best case scenario, the stress of it and the fact
Mm-hmm.
that she's just not getting the help that she needed to keep it running made her have to turn into this person that did
No.
those alleged things to those
All
girls
right, but Nal,
or
You mean
drop
like a
Nal,
some
if
level of
it's a
standards.
case,
desperation led to that?
but if it is really a case where you're reaching that desperate state, why are you going to talk bad about your models that you need to help you bring sponsors to the business?
Which brings to the next side. Or it's all legit and she never liked none of them. And yeah.
That reminds me of that case where Lizzo's backup dancers also were saying that Lizzo was being this and that to them.
And you
Oh,
asked a
that
question, admin, earlier, what can young girls do to like avoid it? I don't think you I wouldn't say I don't think you can avoid it because the risk is always there. The entertainment industry will always have creeps from top down to bottom. From
and
just
sadly
cutting
it's
the nigger
not
off.
only the
Don't put it
entertainment district.
people on Diddy's
It's
dick
just
as if Diddy is the
coming.
first one that did it. He's not the first, and he won't be the last. So going into this modeling thing now, it's the for those who are completely oblivious, it's entertainment, it's image based. You will have a pretty 18-year-old, 20-year-old every freaking day. And
Mm-hmm.
you will have your standards based on what you're gonna do and what you don't stand for. And then you will have someone else who don't stand for shit and they're just trying to get to where they need to go and they'll do
Yeah, they're
anything.
willing to do anything at
So
Anything.
all.
Mm-hmm.
you will always have that. But if I to answer your question, you can't avoid it. But if you know what you want and you
And
have
what you
the
stand for.
you have the inside of the thing inside of you that said you I want to do this, I am not going to do certain things, I don't care how long it takes. If you really want it and you really don't want to let go of your standards, that's how I think you can continue because it's not like I can escape it. You're going into the industry that has it. You're going down that road. So just jump over the pothole them and hope you don't foot and drop. And you just keep going. And hopefully eventually you reach.
It's just a big, 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 big scam. I'm so
It's
sorry,
just
guys. It's just a big
unfortunate.
scam.
I looked
It's
at
just
the
a big scam. Cho.
I looked at the TikTok sent by Yuri, and she put the contract on TikTok with her signature.
God damn.
Bomba class.
Yeah, hold on a second. It says Alicia claimed that I think her signature is unreliable because she frequently changes her signature, making it impossible to determine a definitive version. A person who regularly alters their signature cannot credibly accuse someone of forgery without providing a consistent standard for comparison. If her signatures are inconsistent, then
You know what that sound like? A regular scammer.
okay, hold on. That
Bomba
if
class.
it's inconsistent, then any variation could still be hers, um, weakening her argument. Without concrete evidence of a forged signature, her accusation appears baseless and could be an attempt to shift blame rather than prove wrongdoing. Therefore, her claim lacks credibility and should not be trusted. The prop is kind of funny because in this, she caught. I don't know if this is a WhatsApp status or
It was like a
Instagram
story.
story, but it's from Alicia Thorpe. It says Alicia Thorpe on it, and it says someone asked her or she said something. I guess this was a not gonna lie.
Or it's a question. You can ask questions.
So someone asked Alicia Thorpe, "Did you know faking someone's signature is fraudulent?" She said, "Yes, I fake signatures all the time. Learn something new every day."
Blood clot, but girl,
Why would you?
Even
why
if
would
you
you
do
say
that,
that?
Why
why
would
would
you
you
even?
say? Oh my god.
Why
Just,
would you admit to that?
Which
just
brings me back
You
to
see,
when this
time
the
out. Hold on.
secretary said that when this
Before you guys say anything, because I don't want anyone to say I'm making this up.
Even as
It's
a
in the
joke,
WhatsApp
bro.
room. Click that link. It's the first thing you see.
No.
she literally
As a
just
CEO, you don't run certain jokes.
you literally
no,
just
but
admitted
even
the
even
first
the secretary
time.
said that Alicia likes to take the worker's phone and pretend that she is them and do certain things with their work phones, which is why the secretary did not want to give Alicia the work phone to begin with.
Oh my boy.
Tell me, didn't I say this all sounded like a scam?
Yeah.
Guys, the institute is run by a professional
Yo,
scammer.
can I just pause just for a
Well, we
moment?
won't
There's
say
a reason why I have the phone in the frame. So there, 5 days straight, a letter was put, a notice was put out on the Instagram for the page, notice of clarification and whatever, right?
Mhm.
And it's saying this is ridiculous, right? So they are confirming the 15,000 per month pay.
Ooh,
Holy
some
dog
people,
shit.
some recognizable people are reposting this video.
Supposedly say, oh, that she signed a written agreement stipulating she would work for only 2 hours, 2 hours per day, 5 days a week, at a monthly salary of 15,000. That is less than minimum wage, and you're
So
confirming
did she
that
not read it?
that y'all actually let her work for
For
less than minimum
40
wage.
hours a day.
Damn,
No,
they're
but if they have that in writing, right?
nothing but
If they
crow.
have that in writing, did she not read the fine print?
No,
But
but
That
the
No,
stipulates
it's
that.
a
posted proof
different
of it being
contract, Marcy.
a
hold on.
weekly thing and not a monthly thing. But they're saying supposedly
Oh,
that it was a monthly thing.
But
Now,
oh.
yeah, hold on. There is another TikTok with the WhatsApp with my university. I'm reading it, and it says, "This is Ira saying I cannot remain employed with you. The contract I signed, said 15,000 per week for 10 hours. You changed it and continued to ask me about tax. That's not even morally right." My university is replying, "Ariel, I don't understand. I do understand how you feel, but as I explained, Adrian is gone and he will be out for 3 months. He has approved you getting a salary increase of 50,000 added to your original agreed salary. This, along with the balance for above mentioned period, would be reimbursed if you are to remain with us. So Ariel says, Alicia, and wait, hold on, let me unmute this, right?
You know,
In, okay, investors go and come on a day-to-day basis. They are also allowed to change them. They are also allowed to change their mind. I do not think I can dedicate my time based on a promise. I can get you 2 hours per day in the evening. I will have to seek a backup employment situation. And then my university says, the Alicia Thorpe says, Adrian is actually owner, co-founder, and will be putting up 100 million. So I can assure you, you are safe. Your salary will be increased and all owed amounts paid.
Hmm.
This is
oh, oh, the amounts. I thought it was 15 a month and not
so
15
she
a
lied.
week.
Exactly. So she
But
lied.
then now this notice that was put out here is lying then. Because it's, well, supposedly the 15 a month complies with legal minimum wage requirements. And I here, and then they say that any time worked was solely additional time worked was solely at her discretion.
It
which is
was not though.
which is why she had to forge her signature. So I guess so there she was basically trying to get her to agree to taking less money for the time being until this person gets back, until they get another sponsor. But in the meantime, she forged this lady's signature, making it seem like that she went on ahead and agreed to that.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy.
Professional
And then
scammer.
saying, oh, any extra time was solely at her discretion. So you're saying you let this go on and still underpaid her? I'm sick.
Why?
I'm sick. So she did do overtime and you chose to not pay her for the
Pay her
overtime.
for the overtime.
Overtime. Yes.
It's
Mm,
at her discretion.
mm,
That's just awful.
mm.
Man, lock this lady up and throw away the key.
I was
I
just
am
about to say
I
that.
am so glad that my instincts was right from the beginning. A scam.
I mean, it
Yeah, I'm
seems it
gonna
seems
save
like
this
it seems
TikTok.
like though they need to do a thorough investigation, a thorough
Definitely.
to make sure that they're getting,
Mm-hmm.
because I feel like the people that's hurt here and reputation that might be tarnished here is probably the girls that did
The
pay.
model.
Yes, some girls got blacklisted if I remember
For
correctly.
speaking out.
Oh wow.
See,
Yeah.
What?
Mm-mm.
Yep.
so their
It's not
reputation
even that.
is probably tarnished. You know how
Mm-mm.
that stuff goes. So
My
like,
goodness.
yep, you gotta be careful.
Like, no, say it
Yeah.
right. Say it right. Say it right, Robin.
I wasn't going to say it because like this situation is really, really sad, but you really do. You got to be more careful. You really do. You got to be.
Yeah, this Alicia girl is wicked. I'm reading the actual WhatsApp messages. She does
Yeah.
not give a rat's ass about Ariel at all. She
Yeah.
says, "I feel bad about the situation, your situation. We
You know,
care, we care deeply, and I personally hope that you're able to go through the life obstacles. This is a mother of a newborn, and that's the bullshit you're gonna get for after you done had got made 300K off of one of the camps. Now,
Name, what is your bank information?
keep in mind, right? Keep in mind that we don't know how many camps they had. I'm speaking of one camp. So that if they had multiple camps and over 10 people, that's 300K per. So let's say they had three camps. It's a million,
This one, basically, yeah.
roughly a million, 900,000. But she goes on to say, I'm looking forward to increasing your pay if you stay with us. I wish there's something I could do right now to help. If there's anything else, you can always reach out. She has a newborn. What
Brenda,
fucking
what you mean?
else?
What else?
There's nothing else she needs other than money to buy food. Then she
right?
goes, Good morning. Are you still interested in working? We have a lot of goals for this year. That's all he cares about.
That's fucking nuts. The
And
baby,
hold on.
woman just shut a pitney.
So she said, "You have a lot of goals for this year, and I need no, and I need love and wait, what? Hold on.
I would need love and care.
For this year that I need love and care to achieve as a community. Please let me know."
Fuck your love
So
and
then
care.
Ariel says, as I said a few days ago, I cannot continue working with respects to the contract as the pay offered is not livable. I am working at a call center starting today. So the girl says, nothing has changed on our end regarding the agreement. My current concern is whether you can. She doesn't care. She's talking through her.
Yeah, she doesn't care. And then for me, that would have been I would have I would have left the chick unread. Ain't nothing to talk about. But the money ain't
This
right. Oh, you
CEO
know
went
what?
to multiple different police stations to try and get this chick arrested for
Oh,
something.
so that's what Alicia looks like. Damn. You guys want to see what she looks like?
I've seen what she looks like. It's okay. You don't need to show it.
No.
Oh, I have not seen.
Oh, and not on stream.
You remember when Ariel make that slide
Yeah,
comment about
send
wet
it privately.
rats?
Bumbo.
Lord have
What?
his
Here's
mercy.
why.
Jesus.
That's what she looks like. It's in the
God.
video.
Ah!
Can I just make a concession? Maybe it was dark.
No,
She doesn't look that bad though. She looks
I'm gonna
pretty.
I'm gonna say something.
Maybe it's just everybody have like an off picture.
If
Everybody has
that's,
like one
if,
off.
if that's a former model, if that's a former model, this is exactly why Jamaica will never make it.
That's crazy.
So
That's fucking nuts.
I said what I said. I'm gonna stand on it. She looks like a scammer.
Yes,
She looks like a scammer. That literally looks like a scammer.
she looks like a very bad friend that you would not want to have.
She looks like one of those girls that just talk shit about all of her friends and acts like she's better
A
than
wet
them.
rat indeed.
He's
Oh,
like,
boy.
Well, I can't stand chicks like that. Yeah.
All
That
right,
would be-
let us
We
wind
are-
down because I want we're almost at the 12 mark and I want to get to this question. The question was, well, now I gave an answer, but like, how can you ladies, and I'm not talking about the Valkyries, I'm talking about ladies in general, this includes some of you, but how are y'all gonna make it? If you can't trust men, and clearly now you can't even trust your own women, how are y'all gonna make it in the industry? How are you guys gonna make it? Because this sounds like
Some shit.
y'all are up shit's creek, like without a paddle. By the
Yo,
way.
the universe and nothing but.
Well,
So shitty.
Oh
my
God.
answer to that is my answer to that is if you've worked in it. Well, this will probably be for the ones who have some type of experience already, just because they've been in modeling agencies and they went from one to the next to the next to the next to get some type of training already under your belt. Like if you see that there is a business and their business practices ain't up to par, just start your own stuff. Find other like-minded individuals to come on board with you. Yes, it might take time if it's just yourself, but I'd rather be safe and secure knowing that, hey, ain't nobody gonna touch me because it's me. Do your proper background checks, make sure you have your contracts, make sure you set standards, make sure like, and when I say background checks, I mean like the person, like everybody background checks. So you just gotta sometimes you just gotta do what you gotta do, man. But in terms of the ones who aren't as experienced that probably don't know where to start, uh I mean, we live in the age of the internet, so it's pretty much like you can go to websites and pay for online courses that teaches you some of this stuff. You can look at some YouTube videos. You can, or just be a innovator and think outside the box and just, like I said, just create your own. Yes, it's gonna take time. Yes, it's gonna be you in the trenches, but you know what? Ain't nobody touching me. There we go. That's my answer.
Get your fucking hands off me.
The audience I'm looking at is ridiculous in that TikTok. Oh boy.
Bueno.
Oh,
Well, really unfortunate situation.
So they, pretty much you guys are telling me like you guys are fucked.
I mean, if you
It doesn't.
as I said, if you really want it and you have your own standards and you know what you're not willing to do, don't look on other people, because in life, and especially in this
Hold on for a second, guys. Just want to let you guys know Marcy's going to be stepping out. We're going to be closing up in about 9 minutes.
Oh, yeah.
Marcy, thank you, Marcy, for coming on. We'll see you next week as usual. Okay. Good night.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
good
Have
night.
a good night, guys.
You
Good night.
too.
Well, sorry for interrupting. Now, continue.
Yeah, man, I feel the man gonna sit her ass flat. Yeah, shit. Basically, if you have your standards and you know you're not changing shit, you're not willing to, and don't, as I said, yeah, don't look on other people, because in life and in this industry, you don't know what they do to get to certain. Maybe it's good. Maybe they did the hard work and the long nights and invest in their own money and went broke and hungry, and they finally reap the rewards. And what you're seeing is the victory, not seeing the hell that they went through to get
Exactly.
there.
Unlike the Valkyries, who are just sluts and they just
Unlike
nuts.
us, who are
just-
basically right. Unlike us,
guys are
if
on
you really
Pornhub.
take this
Human
seriously,
capital.
please seek help. But continuing, don't watch people because you don't know what they do to get there. You have your own path and you know what you want. Focus on that. And there's nothing wrong with changing what you want to do. There's nothing wrong. Nothing wrong. Nothing wrong with that.
Well, this is unfortunate, and it's sad to see that it had to come down to this. I think this was a pretty cool idea, and
In theory, it is a good idea.
It would have done a lot to help this young scene in Jamaica.
Because I thought they partnered with Pulse and they have they're like the section for the young people, like the early 20s type shit. I
That's what I
thought it was
thought
like
too.
a subsection of Pulse.
That's what I thought too. But then when I saw the what they were partnered with, I'm like, oops,
You know something?
this is not good.
Oh man, I want to ask Neko a question, but I have to frame it in a way because I can't put business out there. So
Exactly.
I-
Don't put our blood pressure on the line now, please.
I'm not. No, I'm not gonna put a blood pressure.
He says this.
And proceeds to.
Wait a minute. What?
Poor Neko.
Yep.
Oh, okay. I just saw that, Neko. I didn't even see that. We'll deal with that after because I'm gonna wind up. But I'm gonna. I'm sending you this. Don't. It's just so you know who I'm talking about, right? And I'll have to code the question. Has such said sponsor paid?
Da 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 da.
I was
Nope.
gonna.
I don't care what it is. Nope. You're finding another question.
Denied.
You didn't even know what the question is.
I already know what you're talking about. Denied. Find something else to talk about.
I don't want to talk about it. I'm trying to put something together in my mind because of something that has something to do with.
Out loud?
No. That's why.
That's why it's trying to
I'll
paraphrase.
just write it to
He's
you and
failing at paraphrasing.
I'm
quite
not
frankly.
failing at paraphrase. I haven't said anything. I said has said company. That's all I said. So I'll just write it to you here.
I don't think so, but okay.
Standing on business.
I think I know what the question is, and the answer is I have no idea.
Oh, I just want to know yes or no because that would have determined whether or not I was going to do it. That's why I was just going to say.
I have no idea.
Just say professionally, so I cannot disclose that.
I actually genuinely have no idea.
Okay.
So
I plead the fifth.
Um,
Not love
No,
enough.
I really don't know. I
Yuri
don't know.
said
Okay. No.
Yuri said they should have
No comments.
the aerial girl should have went to Consumer Affairs and Mocha.
Oh, them with the scammer, them no so.
Who's
Well,
Mocha?
apparently
They deal with
they
scammers.
retained I think she retained legal teams, so or lawyers. So
Yuri says, and the modeling lifestyle and the career path. Once you start, if you have very limited life, you have a limited lifespan. So you have a short window to get real success in it, unless you're lucky. Seems like
Mhm.
a lot of girls are lucky. Those that have made it. I sometimes have to wonder and question, like, do these
Yeah,
girls
but see there's
legitimately make it?
but see there's but like I said, unless you're creative, so like the creative thing now is so we know traditional modeling. We like I said, Tyra Banks, Next Top Model, you know,
Naomi Campbell.
your Fashion Novas and stuff like that. That's the traditional stuff. But nowadays we're in the realm of Instagram. So there's Instagram models. You feel me? So like I said, you can get real creative nowadays in this era that we live in the internet. So that's what I'm saying. You don't have to go the traditional route. You can just do it yourself, like right now. Because it's nothing to go buy the clothes, go buy the fashion, and then whatever job you have or whatever donations and stuff that you get for streaming or whatever your side stuff is, you can go hire a professional photographer to do your shoots, and then
Well,
bam, you put it up on Instagram
you see,
and you make
Robin,
money from that.
Robin, yeah,
Easy.
that is a good idea, but there are two factors to consider. You see, some of these Instagram models, they go two ways, right? One,
We know some of them do OnlyFans. We know that,
no,
but
no, 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 it's not just
uh,
OnlyFans, not just OnlyFans. I'm not
Hey
even mentioning
guys,
that.
I don't mean to cut you, but sadly I have to go. My little baby's up, so
No problem. We'll wrap it up right after
Listen up
Dragon
here.
finishes comment.
yeah, it was a great convo, guys. Nice talking to you. See who I have to see tomorrow. Nile, please remember to pop my hook.
I already packed
Thank
it,
you
love.
very much. All right, perfect, perfect. Bye, guys.
All
Bye
right,
bye.
all
have a good
right.
one.
Bye.
Finish what you're saying, Dragon?
Yeah, as I was saying. So yeah, I'm not really talking about OnlyFans, because there are some models out there that even when they try to hire a so-called professional photographer, those professional photographers have certain favors as well, right? And also the other side, which is pretty much safer, is just a
you
group of
do
men,
you do it yourself.
mostly a particular race, is just staying on code.
The staying on code part is 100.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, but like, I know you were talking about more traditional models and modeling, but that's what I'm saying. Thinking outside the box, and like a lot of these girls nowadays have thought outside the box. So like, your Instagram now is your portfolio,
Yep,
right? It's your portfolio, and you
that's
just
for damn
never.
sure.
And then the amount of followers that you gain when you go live, you can make money off of going live on Instagram. You can go live on a lot of these platforms that's going to pay you money and all these different types of things. But like the point I'm trying to make is you don't have to go the traditional way of the
You think,
traditional modeling,
Robin, now
right?
that you mention that, now that you mention that, do you think that's what they were trying to do as a brand when they said they wanted to go on, have a camp online?
Probably
Because that's an actual good idea. They
it
had
is.
something. They had something going. They're stupid. They really had
They
something
messed it
going.
up. Now, what's going to happen? Somebody else is going to come along and pick up the pieces of where they left off, look at the good, the bad, and ugly of it, revamp it, and make it better. They're going to
Pretty much
fool
learn
you.
from the mistakes.
But the last point I wanted to make with the Instagram models, when you have a certain amount of followers, influence, or what have you, right? people will see like, oh, this person will work really well to model my clothing line. You never know who will reach out to these people on Instagram to actually give them a chance because they have the right look, the right style for their brand. It only takes one fashion show. And then next thing you know, they're in commercials. They're in so on and so forth. And then next thing you know, they're coming out with their own brand of clothing if they even wanted to do that. So it's possible. It's very possible. Like I'm a very firm believer of if all the doors are closed, you make a door. You be that door.
You broke a window.
That too.
All right, we're going to end on Robin's note. I want to thank you guys for joining us for this 2-hour session of Real Waifu Hours and the My Model University Scandal. I want to leave on another note. See, guys, it's very important for you guys to understand that looks are usually deceiving. That you can have a nice little website and a brand and these certifications and all these things with some good people backing your brand and still be a scammer. Whereas you'll have some trying set of girls doing what they can do on social media, transparent out in the open, and be the real thing and never know. That's why do your due diligence, ask questions, never assume, and never expect anything. On that note, we'll thank everybody. Thank you, ladies, for joining us, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Good night.
Good night.
So hot, we're switching out the smoke alarms. Got lost, but I feel my way into your arms. Love how you creep into my wildest thoughts. Something about you, boy. Something about you, boy. We're only one kiss away, my body can't hit the brakes, one touch and it escalates out. The dirty talking, it turns to play. We're all out of things to say. It's too late, we can't escape out. Oh baby,